listen up, man. Listen up, listen up, listen up. Listen up. Everybody in their locker. I want everybody to stand up and open up the top drawer. Open up the top locker. Grab that thing that's in there and bring yourselves up. Grab what's in there, bring it up. Bring it up, man. Bring it up. Let's go. Let's go. Bring it up. Let's go. Bring it up.
Thundering Herd head coach Mark Snyder breaking out the motivational ploy to go in with the green out tonight. The Herd will be decked out in green headgears for the first time since 1985 as they get set to take on Houston.
Well,
by Mentor is a very right-handed team, not meaning they go that way all the time. It can be predictable in terms of their routes, but it doesn't matter about the route if you get pressure on Keenum and they sack you.
Well, that's a key to stopping any good pass on offense. And one of the problems with Houston recently, you're going to see a replay here of them getting good pressure, is Houston has not started particularly quick. Here they come, and notice how physical they are. They're getting penetration, and they're collapsing the pocket on.
Passmore taking the snap again, and he gave it a look like a shovel pass, but Darius is going to keep it. Passmore still on his feet. First down inside the 20-yard line.
This is a tremendous effort. You can see why they're going to that shotgun. As we talked some.
Keenum firing, and it's intercepted. Maurice Kitchens with the interception, and Marshall gets the turnover.
Here's why that was intercepted. All of a sudden, Marshall only rushed 3 men, dropped 8, and the linebacker got underneath the hook man. It was just a very simple pass route. Everybody going down and stopping. Nice play there. You're going to see it right here. Notice how they dropped all 8 men. And normally, they're in a 4-3 rush 4. The middle linebacker goes right back into the middle drop normally. Here he's following them, leading them inside. He's looking at the receiver, which a sophomore will do, rather than looking for defenders.
Quarter, Darius Passmore will be taking the snap. Passmore this time sweeping left. It's a little block from Small, from Marshall. Passmore getting inside the 10-yard line, and Houston had better figure out how to stop Passmore on the direct snap. Empty backfield. Throws it before Hunt can get there, and it's Cody Slate. Touchdown, Marshall. Not only LSU sitting out there, but as Janik is back there again wreaking havoc, he is getting well acquainted with Case Keenum, and Houston's going to have to punt it away. As I was saying, Penn State's problem in trying to pass Alabama is the fact that the Crimson Tide still has a potential SEC championship game to go, and if Marshall plays like this, perhaps it can work its way into a Conference USA title game.
Well, that was just a mistake by the quarterback.
Who's been brilliant in the early going. Can on first down and going for it all. The big arm out there. He's got Passmore. Passmore tripped up, but not until he gets to the 10-yard line.
What a beautiful throw this was. Outstanding. And all Passmore did was just run a straight go route. Yeah, we talked about him having sub 4.3 speed. Just ran by him. That is a great start. When they can run the football, they can also throw it.
Bryce Bell has 3 straight 100-yard games, and Rick Mentor telling us yesterday they're a much more difficult team to prepare for as Keenum is hit from behind, held it too long. It was a fumble on the ground, and Houston recovered it. Michael Janik again, who is just overpowering everybody, and Matt Hurt saved it from being a turnover. Well, the frustration shining through as the Marshall offense has been pretty efficient tonight, and they're on the move in Houston territory inside 4 minutes to go in the first half. Chubb Small in open field. Chubb Small inside the 35. Another first down for the Herd.
They are just ripping them upside. Houston cannot get off the blocks.
Drive still rolling inside the 35 of the Cougars. Again, they'll keep it on the ground, and again, some good running room for Darius Marshall. Marshall still on his feet. Darius Marshall, tough run to about the 23-yard line, and they're just blowing the entire left side of the defense, right side of the offense off the ball.
Well, playing as a team, I'll do my position. If he runs in my hole, I'll make the tackle, but I know my teammates will make it if I don't.
Again, somebody in Keenum's face, and he's running the wrong way, and he's in a world of trouble, and the flag's going to fly there because that didn't get close to the line of scrimmage. When you come outside the tackle, if you're going to get rid of it in order to avoid the loss, you have to get it past the line of scrimmage, and Keenum didn't do so.
He did, and that's going to be a...
Okay, Gil Gelbke either forgot to turn on his microphone.
They're only 13 down.
Joseph can throw it. Does for the end zone. It's too far out. Oh, and a nasty hit. That is Patrick Edwards out of the back of the end zone, and they are calling for attention immediately. Edwards appeared to run into one of those carts in the end zone, going all out for the ball, and he was just upended.
Well, he was their leading receiver coming in this game.
Yeah, you have to get those out of the back of the end zone. That's Joseph, who has been used more to run back in at quarterback for the Cougars. He is the one who threw the pass and overshot Edwards, and the football is on the ground. Scooped up by Marshall and going the other way is Maurice Kitchens. Kitchens in the open field. Trying to track him down from behind. Kitchens picks up a block. Carrier grabs his leg and saves the touchdown, but what a turn of events for the Thundering Herd as the defense comes up with an opportunistic play.
Well, it's just a case where you have a different quarterback in, a little bit different rhythm, a little bit different feeling, and consequently he tried to pull it back out, and the ball fell on the ground. Well,
down to potentially put the Cougars in a big-time hole. A field goal after the fumble on the goal line by the Cougars. It was returned deep into their own territory. Would probably feel like a win. Into the end zone, and forget about that. It's a win for the Thundering Herd. Touchdown Marshall. It's Emmanuel Spann. Emmanuel Spann is one of the guys that Mark Snyder wanted to step up, show a little bit of leadership. We talked about some of his guys on the team having that Brooke Trout look a little wide. My hand and Lou's already down to about 2 or 3.
Well, save some for me.
I'm not sure they'll still be good by the time we see it. Keenum firing into traffic, and it's intercepted. Another turnover, and Marshall comes up with a defensive play. On the move is Ashton Hall. Hall inside the 5-yard line, and the Thundering Herd threatening to turn this into a blowout. This defense of Rick Mentor has been swarming tonight, Luke.
Well, they really have. They don't get as good a pressure because it was a play-action pass, but just very good coverage, and it's overthrown. You never throw a short pass high. Notice how high it is. It's a deflection. You never underthrow a deep pass. You don't throw a short pass high, or that's the result.
Mayday, what do you think about, have you been Houston's quick strike offense? That hill might be a little too high to climb. Bunched in there, wedging his way forward, and no signal yet, but he got into the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall.
You know how you could tell that was a quarterback sneak? The backs were up where they could push him. That's exactly what happened. I wish we could see that again.
Brian Leggett, the center, getting some movement up front, giving Cam the opportunity to go forward, and Mark Snyder really needed this win to turn things around, to kind of turn the fans back to his side, and it looks like he's going to get it.
Well, then look where the backs were. There wasn't anybody to catch the ball. It was just to push him. You push him.
Who hit 60% was considered remarkably accurate. I mean, the offense has just changed. I know not as many throws go downfield, but it's still a stunning number to see.
But I think people are catching the ball better. Here comes the return. Good light.
Darius Marshall has some room. Darius Marshall finally hauled down at about the 32-yard line. And another big play for the Thundering Herd to answer Houston's first sign of life on offense tonight, 57 yards.
Your rhythm, your enthusiasm for the game. Other than that, I don't feel strongly. You might be undecided.
Marshall with the carry. Darius Marshall's going to go into the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. "22 yards for the sophomore from Milledgeville, Georgia. And that will probably do it for the Herd.
Well.